all doing. I just wanted to get on here real quick and talk about the last of my vacation last month. It's almost September, but I'm talking about July, and I'm slowly catching up, baby steps. So I am still a little bit off from my procedure, and I'm still not 100%. I'm getting there just little by little. So I wanted to pop on here real quick and talk about the results. I did have a biopsy. It's benign. I still have a little bit of an issue, and it kind of took a lot out of me. It took the wind out of my sails. So right now I am trying to get back on track, but I like looking at my vacation pictures just to kind of get me through and give me some sort of purpose, because especially when you have ADHD, you're always looking for dopamine. So I find that when I go back and I look at these pictures that I'm getting that dopamine, and I'm getting that, oh yeah, this was worth it. This is life. So enjoy. And if you want to see more content like this, feel free to like and subscribe, and let's get started. Then the next morning, which was the Thursday, I got up and went to the New York Transit Museum, which is kind of near Dumbo, downtown Brooklyn. And, I had to reserve that as well, but I was like 40 minutes late because when I got off the train, I don't know what I was thinking. The little dot when you're looking at your maps? I was looking at the dot where I was supposed to go and not the dot that I was actually going. It was like kind of off the screen. I actually walked 40 minutes the other way, like way into Brooklyn, not towards the water. So stupid. But anyway, so I walked a lot, and then I went to the New York Transit Museum, and I got to see all of the like old trains from certain years, from like 1904 or something like that. And then the trains like up to like, the 70s, 80s, 90s. When I rode them as a kid, it was like, oh my God, I remember these. And yeah, it was really cool. And just kind of took pictures and stuff like that. So that was awesome. And I highly recommend it because it's really cheap to go there. And they were cool because they just scanned me in and they didn't say anything like I'm late or I have to come back. So that was awesome. And then I got a couple of gifts in the store. And then after that, I walked all around Dumbo, Brooklyn. And stupid me, I wound up by that iconic street where everybody takes the picture of the Brooklyn Bridge. It was me and like hundreds of other people. I was like, well, I'll just take a quick picture and go on my merry way. So that's what I did. And I walked around. And then I went back to my hotel, and I know at one point I did get a beer in, like right near Domino Park. There's this really weird building there that, like, I don't know how the people on the upper floors could live there. It's probably a great view, but that would make me nervous because it's just like a whole section is just not there. Like the way they designed it, like goes up like this, and in between there's nothing, and then it goes like it's weird. And then so connected to that has like an ice cream shop, which of course I got ice cream and something else, and a brewery. So I had beer there, and then I walked around again and watched the sunset. And there was places like you could sit on the rocks and just really pretty, places to just sit, and it cleared up. So I watched, 'cause, the sunset. It was really pretty. And then I went back to my hotel, and there was places like you could sit on the rocks and just really pretty, just sit, and it cleared up. So I watched the sunset. It was really pretty. 'Cause, the sunset. It was really pretty. there was like a little Mexican place. It was like outdoor, and I got a drink there, and it was good. And then I basically just went back to my hotel. And was kind of thinking Friday was going to be a washout. It was supposed to rain really bad that day. And I woke up and it was like cloudy, but didn't look bad. And then it got sunny. So I decided I was going to walk around Williamsburg again and walked on like where the main shops were on like Bedford Avenue and Metropolitan Avenue and just like all over. And I think that was one of the days where when I went to the butcher's daughter and got that meal. That was really good. And another day, I made sure I got a piece of pizza from a Brooklyn pizza shop because it's the best pizza in the world, hands down. I don't care where in Brooklyn, they just have the best pizza. And then Queens, Manhattan come behind that. And then New Jersey's pretty good too. So I did that and bought a couple other things and decided, since I'm going to see my friend again, that I'm going to just go to, meet her at her house. And she lives on Roosevelt Island. And I was going to meet her again the next day, which was the Saturday, just to kind of like hang out before I took the train back into New Jersey and went home. I decided, hey, I wonder if I just check out of the hotel and just stay with her, because she kept asking me. Then I might as well just go stay with her. That way we can hang out Friday night. I'll stay over, and then Saturday night or Saturday I can walk around while she goes to her workout class, and then hang out some more, and then I leave. So I go back to the hotel, and they were like, hey, if you check out in the next 10 minutes, you won't get charged. And I'm like, I can do that, because basically I just had to like close my suitcase. So I did that, and I only got charged for 2 nights at the hotel, which was awesome. So I took the ferry to back to the island, and got showered, got ready, and my friend showed up from work, and we went out to dinner with another friend in Queens, and we went to a Thai place. Oh my God, it was so good. Around, and the next day we got up, and my friend got us bagels, and I'm like, yeah, bagels, New York bagels. And I walked around the island again, but this time I walked the north end where the lighthouse park is, which is still pretty much the same. Like back there, it's kind of the same. They just added these sculptures to Lighthouse Park, which was pretty awesome. Also, when I was walking around, there was just so much more scenery, more flowers grown. And I mean, the island always had a section where people would garden and stuff, but it's just, I don't know. The thing is about New York City, the streets may look nasty, and, you know, some spots it may smell like garbage, but it's like everything, like, say there's like a tree, they would put flowers around it. It was just like New York City's grit, but beautiful grit is the best way to put it. It's just so pretty. And so just beautiful. Just maintain. I can't explain it. I'll show you some pictures. And then I walked around and just really just took some more pictures and video of sections that, you know, I remember as a kid, and places where I used to follow my brother and sister and then tell them I saw them up being, you know, doing things that they shouldn't be doing, and how much were they going to pay me to be quiet. So I call that the family business. And then after that, my friend and another friend showed up, and we had brunch, and then I had to leave, so I took the train into New Jersey, into the airport, and flew home. And as soon as I got home at like, I probably got to my parents' house about 12:30 in the morning, early Sunday, pick up my dog, and came home, and that was it. It was really nice. It was really nice to just kind of make decisions by the seat of my pants and just be like, whatever, not worry, not think about, oh my God, I got to wait for this one, or this one doesn't want to go to there, and that, you know, like compromise. I didn't have to compromise anything. I got to do everything I wanted to do. And one things that I really, really wanted to do was walk across one of the bridges into Manhattan. And since everybody walks the Brooklyn Bridge, and it's always so packed and very touristy, kind of like, you know, taking the picture of it. And I also wound up in Times Square by accident, and that was crazy. So I tried to avoid those places, but obviously I messed up and wound up there. So I decided I'm going to walk the Williamsburg Bridge. And I did that actually before I checked out of my hotel room the day before. I forgot to mention that. And that incline walking up, oh my God. But I walked it, and then there was a train coming. And it was like an outside train. And I got video of that, which was really cool. And then I'm like, hey, when I get to the other side, I'm just going to take the train back. So then I took that same train, or that same train line, back into Brooklyn. Getting on the bridge. Whew. What an incline. Freaking old, man. just one of those things that I was walking so much, like an average of 10 miles a day. And I was like, I want to push myself. I want to do everything on my list so that if I never go back, which I plan to, this would satisfy me. This trip would satisfy me. And I have no regrets. It was great. So that kind of concludes my Gen X nostalgia trip. And if you want to see more content like this, please feel free to like and subscribe to my channel, and we can hang out and talk all things Gen X and ADHD and have a good time. So if you have any questions, feel free to comment, or if you want to find out the best places, or if you want to find out the places that I went to in more detail, let me know. And have a great weekend. Talk soon. Bye.